Hi, so here we are inside LeadGen. I'd like to show you how you can build your first online form, and for this video we focus fully on the form builder, how to put your questions in place and how to give your form the right structure. So right here we are on the forms section, which you can access here from the menu. Simply click on forms, and then once you have forms already created, you would see them listed here. To add a new one, simply click on this button, and now the form builder opens. You'll see the form builder works with three simple stages: build, design, and share. So first things first, you give your form a title here, which in this case, I'm going to show you an example of building a contact form for a web design agency. So web design agency inquiry form. And then you see these questions and question steps. So in LeadGen, you can build either a single step form or a multi-step form. So a single step form basically has all questions on one step, just like name, email, phone number, all visible at once. And a multi-step form has questions spread out across different steps. So you have a step one, which could have one question, have another step, and then a third one, a fourth one, and so on. And this is also what I'd like to show you in this video, just like how to build a multi-step form for this web design agency. So then when you add your questions, you see the first one already here in here. Firstly, you choose the question type. So if you open this, you see all kinds of question types that are already inside LeadGen, depending on what you want to ask. So firstly, we want to start with a multiple choice question. So you will select basically this one, single select, which would allow you to add a multiple choice one where the user can only select one choice. Then you would type in your title here. In this case, what type of service are you interested in? Then you could add a description text. So after your question title, you could just add another short description if you want it. I'll leave that open for now. Then you can define the form style, like how it will look. I'll come to that in a bit. But firstly, most importantly, you add your choices. So here in this case, you'll add web design, landing page design, conversion optimization, and finally, let's also add pay-per-click marketing. So this would be the first question. We simply ask for the requirement that this prospect has. Now you can add your next question. You can either add it within the same step or in the next step. But as I said, we want to do it with multiple steps. So what you do is you click on this red button here. So I just clicked on this, and then a new step will come up. And now again, define the question type. Now here we want to add an open field question. So imagine where the user can type in any kind of service requirement. For this, you click on paragraph text, put the title in, and that's it for here. You add your next step, third one, and this is actually the final step. So we'll add all the questions remaining in those final step. Now we'll simply ask for the prospect's details, name, email, and phone number. So here we have the first name question type. You could do either first name, last name, but in this case, I'm just gonna go with what's your name. And I'm gonna add now, not a question afterwards, not a new step, but a step within. So I click on this orange button and go on add new element, add a question. And the second question would be email address. The great thing is LeadGen has already got this question ready for you. So you don't even need to fill in that question. It's already there. If you click on email and then another one, question, and now phone number. This is everything. And then you click on create. And now your form is basically ready without any customization, obviously. But if you go on preview, you'll see how it looks. You have your question, you have your choices. And if I was the prospect going through this, I would simply click on whatever service I need. Landing page design, continue, describe my service requirement. I need a landing page for a client campaign. And then the final question, name, email address, phone number. Again, this is just a very basic form. This can be styled and customized in any way you want. You can put these questions a bit more spread out, like a bit more separate to each other. You could change the colors. You could make text bold. There's lots of stuff you could do. And to quickly go back to the builder. So to give you a brief overview of the customization within the builder, what you see is like a few options here in those questions. So you could, for example, hide the title. So you could have a question just with the question field. For example, if you ask for what's your name, you could hide the title and you could just put a question field and ask for name in the field pre-filled. So that's one customization you can do. In multiple choice questions, you can also change the skin type. So you could have button style, you could also have a drop down, or you could have image buttons to click. So there's lots of things you can do. This is how it works. Most important things are either you add steps or questions with the red or orange buttons. You fill in you choose your question types and you fill in your choices or description text and just basically customize it based on these choices. That's it for the builder, and see you in the next video to make your form custom and give it your own branding and design.